noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Contra Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Beckham. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, great feat, that.
Vinicius Junior! They've scored! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Gol de Paraguay, convertido en el minuto 6. Número 7.
So, a breakthrough already. Vieira. But it's Thuram. Out towards the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a goal kick. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. And this is Beckham. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paraguay with the corner. They're first. And he's taking no chances there. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Out of play for a goal kick. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Messi. The ball goes in. And that has been cleared. Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time, but he's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Paraguay do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there's the clearance. Messi. Neatly clipped into space. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lahm. Searching pass he's played there. Good read, needed to be. Veron. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Veron. That is good alertness. Time and again they are repelled. Maldini.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Gullit. Well, that looks a decent ball. Araujo. Vinicius Junior going after that. Beckham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. They get a throw in. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Corner number 3 coming up. Beckham plays it short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they've got a throw. Pinches it off him. He slings it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. So what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And this is Messi. Rummenigge tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. That was superb goalkeeping.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Point-blank header! And that signals the end of the first period. Paraguay are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Paraguay definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Paraguay leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 11. Número 7. Entran.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Número 17. Cambio.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Paraguay come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Paraguay clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. Manchester United are back on level terms. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nedved, he is through here. Thuram clears it away. Played into space. Pinged towards the front line. Thuram. A probing pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Paraguay perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thuram clears. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's played it long.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 21. Número 30. Messi.
Rodri.
Entran número 15.
Well, it is the team's great visionary.
Se va a realizar un
Now he's
cambio.
got space here. And that is not getting there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lahm.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's run loose here. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here.
And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Paraguay clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
And Seagull! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 13.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Realizando un cambio.
He's cut it out. And that is well cleared. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta touches it back. Lahm receives it in a good position here. Gabriel gets it away. And this is Hullet. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hangs one in. And one more try! Oh, good finish. Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Paraguay leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And that should get the job done. Gravenberg. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Nedved. And here's Hullet. Bale! A truly spectacular effort. Speculative, yes, but he's entitled.
It's clear there was only ever one thing on his mind, Peter.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Araujo cuts out the pass. And it's gone back to the keeper. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Neymar. Threads one in. Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Iniesta. And there goes the final whistle. Paraguay proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The Lazio fans are out in force. The atmosphere crackling. Passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? So we're very much on the way now.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Thuram does well to get it back. And he cuts out the supply. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Messi. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's Dembele. Pirlo. Always goal side. Best! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Looking tidy in possession here. Shapes to shoot! Araujo can clear it away. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Pirlo, good driving run. And that interception was most necessary. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, there's a probing ball. Paraguay are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Messi. Looking for a runner. Saliba calmly anticipates. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread to the right. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rodri. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Dani Olmo. And here's Dembele. And he's in on Dani Olmo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dani Olmo is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Paraguay are looking to go forward now. Dani Olmo.
Lazio really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Sneijder. Rummenigge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Pirlo. It's a good spell of possession. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers. Rodri. And it's Rodri. Now Seedorf. And it's Messi. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And here's Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dani Olmo. And it's half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 22. Numero 20.
So we're off again.
Lasciano il campo per il numero
Well, I can
8.
imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Vinicius Junior engages and forces him off the ball. Paraguay come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. And he's heaved it away. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Some really good ball movement. Neymar. Now it's come to nothing. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Figo. That'll be a throw. Drives it in. Well, there's the clearance.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Pirlo. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Here comes the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Thuram gets over and intercepts. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He is through here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Alvarez. And he was alert to it. And he's taking no chances there. And that was very necessary. Zanetti. And it's Pirlo. That has not gone well. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lahm. Paraguay are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lazio can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lazio have their third corner.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Alvarez. Can he get on the end of this? Delivers the ball. Cleared without hesitation.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Alvarez. Rodri gets it away. Best. And the shot! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Lazio are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
It's a promising position.
Lazio can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Alvarez. Lazio clearly now in lead preservation mode. And here's Alvarez. Best. Rodri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tchouameni. That's an imaginative pass. That's been slipped through. There's the shot! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
And that is the last of the action. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Yeah. Mbappe! Oh, there's a probing ball. And Messi! Off the post! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Paraguay are looking to go forward now.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Cleared without hesitation. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Robertson picks it up out wide. Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, Red, nice interception. Paraguay yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking for the run. Rummenigge. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Lovely bit of skill. Seedorf wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Howson. Carvajal. Can he get it through? He's on it, can he get away? Pedri! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Pedri can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That is a great pick out. It's Luis Suarez! That's a lovely, neat pass. Rodri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. Ah, such a clever touch. Busquets did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he whips it in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Pinches it off him. And it's Messi. Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. In towards the back stick. Oh, that was vital. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Gea sends that a long way. Araujo is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now then, Rummenigge! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Howson calmly anticipates.
Rummenigge
Shoots! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time!
Well, we had a feeling, Peter, that he would show up sometime, but not in such spectacular style. I can tell you it certainly made one man's job a lot easier in this half-time break.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for that.
And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paraguay just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Paraguay have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're off again.
Paraguay definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Paraguay come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, delightful ball. De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That's rather hopeful. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Azar. Howson does well to get it back. Busquets. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
It's Azar! That is delicious! A finish of true class! Barcelona are back in business. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to play him in. And this is Hazard. Carvajal finding himself in space. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Carvajal, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Carvajal. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's there to clear it. Busquets. Paraguay do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Hazard. Robertson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gullit. And he gets rid in a hurry. And they're quick to get it back. Hazard. He's found some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a shade optimistic.
Paraguay really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he was alert to it. Hazard. Pedri is the guilty party there. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no joy this time. And he's quick to get rid. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hazard. Now it's Rodri. It's a good-looking delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's having a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Howson gets it away. Pedri. Luis Suarez. Nicely shaped ball. Engages and forces him off the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, nice touch.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. Howson cuts it out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores.
What are your thoughts on today's game? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is...
Gavi! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a sharp pass. Thuram plays it long. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Seedorf running with intent. That is good strength. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Pedri. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Thuram. Paraguay, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gavi. That's Gerrard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the shot! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Bullet might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Now that's well seen too. Gerrard. Great defending, strong and determined. Hullet. Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. It's run loose here. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. So much, and Messi! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a decent clearance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's found a way through. Bullet! He's keen, determined to have his say. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Oh no, what has happened here? Crosses it in. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi. Sergi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pull it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Gavi, played out towards the right wing. Rodri. Pull it. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
So the action resumes.
El dorsal 24.
So neither side has yet broken through. Messi. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gavi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Messi, he's got away. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Chance, surely! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Shifted upfield. Played into space. Hazard, who can single-handedly make a difference. Great vision.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And here's Messi. Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. He has found the way through. Crossing. Oh, good effort. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Can he get it through? Gavi. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. He leaps for it! It's loose now on the... Oh, what has happened here? Seedorf is there to clear. And it's Gavi. And this is Messi. Big chance! And no mistake. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5. El dorsal 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent chance! Oh, oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's good play. He's having a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
It's a searching pass. Nice interception, well timed.
Paraguay truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And he's been shifted off it. And that's another good win of the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21 será reemplazado por el dorsal 8, Seedorf. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And he's well positioned here. And this is Figo. Iniesta! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Best. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And the finish! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves...
So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end.